My whole world has changed because of the time we spend together every day at 5 o'clock. This is the last program. And I just want to show you little things that because we've met, things change. Holding money. If I wouldn't have said this 2.5 years ago. I look at this one. It's Ben Franklin, the Benjamins, abolitionist. I mean, staunch abolitionist, was willing to go looking crazy, go to his grave looking crazy because of it. Grant, one of the most corrupt presidents in all of history, not modern history. Andrew Jackson, why is this guy even on our money? Indian killer, Manifest Destiny, horrible, horrible man. Hamilton wanted the big banks. He wanted the monarchy. Also the writer of most of the Federalist Papers. Lincoln. You know that I always thought Lincoln freed the slaves, and he did. You know who he credited as freeing the slaves? Oh boy, this is going to get me in trouble with everybody, I think, but Michelle Bachmann. The founders. That's who he said freed the slaves. And this guy, he's almost been a cartoon to me up until the last 2 years. You know, I did not tell a lie. Let's eat some cherry pie. The indispensable man and my hero. Man, it's been a wild ride. And so many things have been said. You know, I don't know if you know this, I'm the first anti-Semitic Jew lover. Did you know that? I don't even know how that's possible, but apparently it is. I'm the only host who is simultaneously the most dangerous person in America because of my influence, and the least influential person in America because my ratings are supposedly declining, which I don't know how that one works either. And that one's not true either. This program broke every single record in the 5 p.m. time slot. Every single record. It is the highest rated show in the history of cable news at this hour. We're always in the top 5. And we are competing with the primetime time slots. And we only have 40% of the households even watching TV that are watching after 8 p.m. I read a story today in the paper. They wanted to know the real reason why I'm leaving. I don't know. I'll give it to you here in a second. Now the press is going to look stupid again. Anyone watching this show knows. Anybody watching this show also knows that I have bent this format so far out of its structure and its parameters. I mean, this is a news channel. I do commentary. But I do more than that. I have a desire to do more than just commentary, and we have. This program launched the 9/12 movement. I asked you last year, will you come to Washington, D.C. and just don't bring a sign and help me restore honor? Hundreds of thousands of people showed up. I didn't even tell you what we were going to do. You just knew it. You believed in something. Bigger than me, bigger than you, bigger than all of us. And you came. Let me tell you something. Doing things like this would make the bravest of all networks wet their pants. I can't imagine. And this one stood by me. I didn't tell them what I was doing. I think they were probably pretty nervous. I told you at the beginning of this year that we were going to roll up our sleeves. I was going to roll up mine and get to work. I'm tired of waiting around. This summer is the beginning of that for me. I'm going to Israel in search of courage. What makes people live in Israel? Because it's a ticking time bomb and they know it. Where do they get that courage? How can I get some of that courage? What has made people stand up in the face of great evil as they have in the past? Because I believe great evil is here. What makes them that way? I don't know. I begin my search tonight after this broadcast. I'm no smarter than you. I may be able to figure out some things, maybe a little faster than you, but I bet you're way ahead of me on other things. I mean, we're not that different. I bet that we look at the current crop of candidates and you're as tired as I am of waiting for George Washington or Ronald Reagan or anybody. I told you at the beginning of the year, first episode back this year, I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of waiting for somebody to leave. This show has become a movement. It's not a TV show, and that's why it doesn't belong on television anymore. It belongs in your home. It belongs in your neighborhoods. Not really television. One other first before we move on, and this is the first that I think I'm probably most proud of. I started this program with a handshake with Roger Ailes. I ended it with a handshake about an hour ago. Well, and cake, too. I mean, you think I'm going anywhere without cake? There are people that say that I was fired on this program. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Here's your first. Look carefully at your screen. This is a national broadcast. I'm a wild, crazy man. Look at the screen. Do you notice that it says live at the corner? I believe this is the first time that anyone has decided to leave a network, or certainly one that has ever been fired, that had the word live in the corner of the last 42-minute live ad-libbed monologue. I hope I have earned some level of your trust. And at the same time, I want to thank Roger Ailes, Rupert Murdoch, and everybody at this network for their trust.